circle. Your admiration is well-founded, but I am merely a servant. Do not worship me!
I'm going to punch him out for trespassing on the Capitol grounds.
Alrighty then.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. Ever since Tucker Carlson broadcast his bombshell January 6th expose and then demonstrated for the entire country that Jacob Chansley was selected out of central casting to be the face of the insurrection. He was escorted by police officers. We caught federal prosecutors in multiple lies. Jacob Chansley himself being somebody who was lied about by the feds, forced to take a terrible plea deal, and was naturally given a guided tour of the United States Capitol, passing by no less than 12 armed police officers in his pathway to be escorted directly to the well of the Senate chamber. Well, now we have some good news for you, ladies and gentlemen. The first images of Jacob Chansley out of prison. Free Jacob Chansley is something that Elon Musk tweeted, of course, after video showing Jacob Chansley saying everyone has to go home. Go home. We have to be peaceful. Yeah, you won't see this on CNN. Will you see this on CNN? QAnon Shaman Jacob Chansley released 14 months early from prison after January 6 footage showed him being escorted by cops inside of the Capitol. This is exculpatory evidence. Jacob Chansley should sue the hell out of Liz Cheney. We certainly hope that happens. QAnon Shaman Jacob Chansley is bunking with other men at a halfway house in Phoenix after being released from prison 14 months early. He hasn't told them who he really is. This breaking this weekend. So what does Jacob Chansley look like today? Look at this. Look at this guy. He's bunking. He's probably bulking as well. Jacob Chansley looks in shape. He's wearing a shirt that says, "Stand for something or you'll fall for anything." Look at that. He's sending a message. Jacob Chansley, again, looks like he hit the weight room in prison. He served a couple of months in prison. And this shirt is Tiananmen Square, where the government crushed the Chinese protesters who were standing for freedom. Wow, what a message. Incredible. Jacob Chansley is with some other inmates who had been released inside of this halfway house. Here he is walking into the halfway house there, and here's Jacob Chansley once again outside wearing a freedom shirt. Still has these bad tattoos. Jacob Chansley going in and out of the actual facility. Here's the thinner version of Jacob Chansley, and here is the bulked up version.
Are you glad to be out of prison? Jacob,
getting asked questions.
Did the Capitol Police help you get inside the place? Jacob, you glad to be out?
He's waving. Of course, the answer to that question from that meddling journalist is yes, of course. And also the answer to that question is free Jacob Chansley. This is what Elon Musk called for because of the exculpatory evidence that we have seen multiple times of the police officers walking in and Jacob Chansley behaving peacefully. Watch, for instance, Jacob Chansley thank the cops after praying for the cops. Here's the body cam footage. We can't get over this footage.
Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Roger that.
Body cam footage of Jacob Chansley peacefully following police orders, peacefully walking out of the Capitol chamber that he was escorted to by the cops. Jacob Chansley thanking the police officers. Jacob Chansley following orders. Now, the federal prosecutors lied in a filing about Jacob Chansley after the Tucker Carlson bombshell. Federal officers said that he had to be forcibly removed, and he fought cops. Is this like fighting cops to you? Watch this.
Thank you, officers. God bless you guys.
Thank you, Officer.
God bless you. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for your patience. We really appreciate it.
God is glorious in person, isn't he?
Once again,
God is glorious. It smells like an old
it
church.
remains plainly obvious to anyone who subscribes to Occam's Razor, and the theory that the least amount of assumptions is going to eventually lead you to the correct conclusion in a situation like this. The least amount of assumptions here is that they selected Jacob Chansley because he was wearing his buffalo horns and he was wearing his coonskin cap and he had a very interesting look to him. And he did things like this. You can hear him yelling freedom. Okay, Jacob Chansley going to Jacob Chansley. You can hear him yelling freedom. They selected him, and then they made him the face of their insurrection. They brought him down to the well of the Senate in order to entrap him. Did they play any of this footage? Because you know where he's going right there? He's exiting the United States Capitol. What did he do after he exited the United States Capitol? Well, he told other protesters to do the same. We need to go home, he says.
Respect the landmarks. Respect the Capitol.
Well, this seems exculpatory to me.
He said he saw on his Twitter account.
We need to go home. Everybody needs to go home. We need to go home peacefully. So Jacob Chansley has been let out of jail early. Jacob Chansley he seems to be healthy and in good spirits here. He served just under 27 total months in prison, released last week. Chansley was infamously caught in multiple cameras inside of the Capitol, donning a horned headdress and body paint. The Daily Mail exclusively spoke with one of Chansley's new roommates, said the well-known January 6th participant arrived last week and is generally affable, but hasn't said much so far. The man said they had no idea who Jacob Chansley was. We just hang out and do our time, the guy said. Formerly incarcerated guests eat 3 meals a day, consists of things like hamburgers and hot dog. Jacob Chansley is 35 years old, and they said that they are unaware of who he was. Wow, I didn't know that, the guy says. Again, Jacob Chansley sending a message here, pretty shocking. Stand for something or fall for anything. And then the shirt that says freedom on it. Again, Jacob Chansley is a political prisoner. He's one of thousands that the Biden DOJ have locked up, along with Donald Trump himself, potentially here in New York, what we're seeing today. We got a lot of work to do in this country. Goodness gracious. Black Sabbath. But we won't give up. We will fight. I'll fight right alongside you. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Chansley is soon to be a free man. And that's a prayer answered. God bless all of you. Keep fighting. It's your boy Benny. Thank you for watching. Our channel is here to meme the libs until they cry and then to meme them crying. Their tears, they taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, Base Patriots.